Charles, Casa Investments again, where rarity still doesn't matter, but this time creature type does. So we're having a bit of a mail call. So first up, we got some mystery power boxes in for Pokemon. Biggest thing here, 1 in 5 chance of getting a vintage pack, and those vintage packs can contain Wizards of the Coast era packs. So I don't know what we're doing with these yet. We're going to hold them, going to open them. The itch is kind of getting there. I don't know. So first up on our mail call, one of the things I just could not wait and had to open up immediately was from my good friend Christian. I'm building a couple commander decks, and he got me the Dragon. That'll go very nicely. We got a Reaper King. Both the decks I am highly looking forward to building. Then, y'all know I have definitely built Slivers, but I am looking to see how many Slivers I can get graded at a BGS 9 or above and make a complete collection of every sliver printed. So we're going to have a lot of slivers coming up. We'll have later videos where we go over cards, decide which ones we want to send into BGS, and then, of course, follow-up videos on how they came back. So, Sliver Overlord, one of the first. I got a lot more that we'll be going over later, but this one is one of the ones that came in the mail call. We have a very nice-looking Blur Sliver. And yes, this does mean that with every sliver I'm getting, I'll need both the foil and non-foiled version. So I think the chase ones are all going to be these foils. We have a Might Sliver. We got Steel Form. And the Mana Weft. All look to be in really good condition. We'll be going over those later. Next, we have a little set in from Josh, I believe his first name was. And so let's have a look. Oh, that's right. Foiled Judge Sliver Legion. Looks to be in excellent condition. There is currently a BGS Quad 9.5 on eBay, right around that $600 range. So I'm really looking forward to getting this one off to BGS. I'm really hoping it's at least a 9. Your classic Sliver Overlord, once again. Different printing. He'll need to go off as well. Gotta have the Hive Lord. I think this might be my second Hive Lord. I'll have to go back and look. So we'll look over both of them. We'll look at what their prices are going for, and we'll decide which one, or if not, we send both of them off. We have a first sliver. I believe this makes my third first sliver, so we're going to have options here for the first sliver. And a foil sliver hive. I do already have a non-foil sliver hive, so this one is going to get added nicely to the collection. We'll see if it's worthy to send off for grading. This next one was just an eBay purchase. Did not go over too well. I took a shot at it, but I needed the card for the commander deck anyway, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger. Cost me right around $100, but it is indeed the Sliver Queen. Her front side has a little bit of some stuff, some imperfections on the surface. I really do not think that she'll be a 9 or above, so this one's going to end up being the queen for my deck itself, and we'll still be inside of a search for a BGS 9 or above queen. My next one's actually mail I have not opened. So this is from my friend Ezra, and we will have a look. All right, make sure I open where the cards are not going to be. Zoom this out a little. Oh yeah, cards are down low enough. The dangers of sharp objects near cardboard always makes me a little nervous. Ah, perfect. Perfect. All right. I love the packaging, Ezra. We are. All right. These were not going anywhere. Shipped very well. I love the casing. Let's have a look-see here. He was sending me a bunch of slivers I did not have yet that are going to be gradable. And then a couple others that we did a specific deal with. So first, we'll look at those. Because they are big. They are shiny. It's an Eldrazi sliver and the Sliv Mizzet. I'm going to leave it inside this hard case right now. We'll take these out on the official grading time when we go over and review them to send them off to get graded. So Eldrazi and Mizzet slivers. Let's see what goes on there. And we'll have a little peek inside this case. Let's see what we got sent. What goodies. All right, all protected nicely because he knows I am going for grading. We got to keep these in a good condition. All right, striking sliver. Synchronous. Nice. Japanese, or no, that's not Japanese. This might be Chinese. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the sliver. I have a couple of these already sitting inside my binder. Spined, of course, right behind each other. Ghost Flame, Quilled, and Watcher, of course. Get these put away. Let's see what we got here. Lancer. Nice, got a couple of them. We'll definitely be able to go through and have a look to see which ones are going to be best to send off. Thank you 1,000 times over. This is going to be a fun time. I mean, with the with our rare slivers, especially the ones that'll get a bit of money when they're graded, we'll probably just send them off regardless of which one's better than the other. But when we get down to commons, uncommons, I mean, I need every sliver graded inside of BGS 9 or above. Always looking to improve on ones that we ended up getting, but I really do not want to send off like 10 Lancer slivers. We'll go ahead and pick the best Lancer sliver, and it'll get sent in with a group. And if it doesn't come back good enough, then we'll just send off another one with another group. So, and finally, we had an eBay purchase that Ezra made me. So no, listen, Ezra, if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. I know we've not actually talked in person; it's always been through chat. But he notified me of a eBay purchase I needed to go through, and I went and I pulled that trigger blindly. I saw it, well, he saw it go up. I went ahead, I jumped on, I did that purchase, and then I checked out and the buyer looked okay afterwards. You know, nice eBay protection. But this is my first graded sliver going towards that goal of all slivers graded at a 9 or above. So now you're wondering, what sliver could this be that he is getting? I mean, that he quickly pulled the trigger, so you know it must be a low population sliver. I'll tell you, it is a low population sliver. Now you're probably wondering, well, what's the grade? Well, we'll get to that grade in a minute. Oh, this is not BGS. Boom. That's right. We got the queen. It's not BGS. It is PSA. But I will accept PSA for now until we can get in there and we can upgrade the queen. But this 9 came up. And I could not pass it up. It was a little over 200. Another one just listed now. Now I think that one was listed for high 200s, and then we have another one listed for 500 or 600. It is definitely a low population sliver, so I'm quite happy to pick this up for a little bit over 200. It'll age well. It'll go inside that collection. I'll get a PSA slab sleeve on here. Make sure the slab stays nice. We'll eventually get a binder. Put all the slivers into a binder. It's gonna be displayed nicely, and then eventually we'll either get a BGS, we'll get a raw queen that we can send to BGS, or I don't know. We might even crack this open and send it to BGS, though. I mean, if we got a PSA 9, it might not get a BGS 9, so I'm more than likely gonna save this one, and we'll just continue our hunt for a BGS one. But I mean, what a way to start off a collection, a full collection of graded slivers than just go straight for the queen herself. So if you guys have any slivers that you think might be good candidates for me to send off to be graded for my collection, to go through and get this thing kicked off, reach out to me and we'll have a discussion and we'll see if we can't come to a deal. I need graded slivers. Till next time.